Leeds United were up against it when they visited Birmingham City in late March 2004. The club was facing relegation from England's top division for the first time since 1990, unless they could string some results together very quickly. Birmingham under Steve Bruce were a tough side to play against. They were 7th in the league and had one eye on a UEFA Cup spot. Blue striker Clinton Morrison was enjoying a run in the Birmingham first team again following the departure of Christophe Dugarry. There were no changes from the Birmingham side that had lost 5-3 away at Middlesbrough last time out. Finnish striker Mikel Forsell, on loan from Chelsea, partnered Morrison in attack. The Midlanders had already beaten Leeds at Elland Road in the corresponding fixture in September. Mark Viduka provided the main threat for the visitors. He'd scored 3 goals in his last 4 league games. Caretaker manager Eddie Gray kept faith with the same Leeds side that had defeated Manchester City in their last match. Gray had been in charge since Peter Reid's sacking in November. He'd engineered a mini revival too, the team having lost just once in their last 5 games. Your match commentator is Alan Parry.
Leeds United now off the bottom after the win against Manchester City, get us underway. But they still have only got 25 points from 29 games. And since the Premier League was reduced to 20 clubs, no team in their position has ever managed to survive. So they've got to overturn history to stay in the Premier League, as Smith almost finds himself being tackled by the referee. Forsell couldn't control the ball that came to him and turned back by Taylor, Martin Taylor that is, to Mike Taylor, the goalkeeper. Away again, Morrison turning it on for Viduka. Cunningham coming in with the challenge. Seth Johnson. Hughes in midfield, and Morrison straight into an offside position. I think midfield is the area that they have got problems in. As I said, Taylor's added his new strength to the back four for Birmingham, and Morrison and Forsell are lively front two. But they have had problems in the centre of the park. Granger will play at left back. He's been out for a long time, over a year in fact, with a serious knee injury. Robinson's goal kick, not the best. Taylor's header away from Milner. Didn't get the opportunity to play that often in the Blackburn team. Hence the fact that he moved on. Seth Johnson hustled out of it. Leeds United get the throw. Smith's layoff to Viduka. Upson, the man who came across to cover the danger. And there could be more danger now as it drops for Viduka. That was a good save. What a start that could have been for Leeds United. Less than 2 minutes gone, and Mike Taylor tested straight away here by Viduka's effort. There was definitely sneaking in on the near post. Well up alongside Viduka for this corner, and Forsell failed to clear the danger. Johnson back to Kelly. Good ball in by Leeds, longer serving player. McPhail wins the header. What an excellent start this has been by the visiting team here. Matteo, their captain. Pennant. Oh, it's a great ball as well by Pennant. And Viduka again has found a way through, and this time has also found the net. 3 minutes gone, Leeds United in front. And what a good goal that was. It started with Jermaine Pennant in midfield. He seemed to be being forced away from danger, but the quality of that through ball unhinged the Birmingham defence, and Viduka did the rest. His 9th goal of the season. Granger. And Forsell again unable to control it. Straight through to Dominic Matteo, the Leeds skipper. It's not a bad ball, and Viduka has got that. Taking on Cunningham. Useful cross in, but maybe a bit too deep in the end. No, it'll be kept in, I think, by Pennant. And more hesitation, Smith, and Viduka should have made it too. Birmingham all over the place again, and Mark Viduka knows that that was a golden opportunity to double Leeds United's lead here. How did he miss that? Look at Eddie Gray's reaction. He knows what a crucial miss that could turn out to be. Quite literally, Viduka could have had a hat-trick in the opening 10 minutes here. Hobson's clearance. Lazaridis for Birmingham. Looking for the run by Morrison. Mateo across to clear again for Leeds. Here's Clements. Good layoff from Smith to Milner. Birmingham are finding themselves stretched all over the field here, and Milner keeps going. It's another good ball as well. Viduka's there again. Well, they can't handle the Australian at the moment, Birmingham. As I mentioned, there have been changes in the back four for Birmingham, and they seem to have really unsettled them. Here's Didier Domi. Rossell. Good ball out for Lazaridis. Hughes. Morrison. He's chosen the difficult route here, Morrison. Still got his cross in, and surely it must be 1-1, and it is. Hughes on hand. Well, it looked as though the opportunity had gone, but Morrison kept driving to the line, and his cross was perfect for Brian Hughes to make it 1-1. Hughes involved in the early stage of that move. It looked here as though Morrison had chosen the wrong route, but he knew what he was doing, and so did Brian Hughes, who tucks away his 4th goal of the season. And Birmingham find themselves level when they really could and should have been 2-0 down at least. Forsell played it in behind Clements. McPhail picking out Smith. Not like him to be brushed aside. Here's Damian Johnson to take on Domi. Well, they've got two genuine wide players in Johnson down the right and Lazaridis down the left, Birmingham, and they can stretch teams. And the Northern Ireland international has won them a corner. Martin Taylor, mighty presence in the penalty area. Ranger will try to pick it out. Well, it was a very good corner, wasn't it? I indicated before the match that his height and strength would be a new asset for Birmingham City, and that's certainly how it proved on that corner. There's Viduka again for that. Given away to Lazaridis, Granger. And Lazaridis' clearance charged down by Viduka. Granger there to help him out, but he's given it away now. Martin Taylor concedes the throw. The record, by the way, Leeds away games are against Blackburn, Arsenal, Bolton and Chelsea. Smith for that. Useful ball. And they had to concede the corner there. Upson couldn't take any risks. Lazaridis back helping out. Two corners in quick succession for Leeds. And they picked out Domi on the edge of the box, completely unmarked. It was a well-worked routine, but it won't be effective unless Domi's shooting ability improves considerably. He's never scored yet for Leeds United, and here's a pretty good reason why. A wild effort. Taylor gets in ahead of Milner. Domi with the clearance. Smith backing in. He has a tendency to do that, and some referees seem to let him get away with it. Here he is again, Alan Smith. He was pushed over there, just adding to the fury of the home fans. I thought really Birmingham should have had a free kick themselves when Smith backed in, but they certainly, Leeds that is, deserved a free kick for the second challenge. They do this now, watch for this tactic. They did it against Manchester City on Monday. Milner staying really deep as the free kick is floated in by Pennant. And you're not telling me that his presence isn't off-putting to the goalkeeper. They got away with it. In fact, they got a goal out of it on Monday. McPhail's free kick going straight in. Now, when that ball was played, he was surely in an offside position, but it doesn't matter as Forsell attacks at the other end. Referee having to duck out of the way of a loose ball. Great run by Granger. And now Lazaridis for Birmingham. Big shout for handball. Milner, very relieved that the referee's only pointed for a corner. Slightly guilty look on his face. I wonder why. Let's have a look. Well, he certainly moved his arm into the direction of the ball. Smith gets the corner away, but we're back again to Birmingham, a throw thanks to Smith's clearance. And the Birmingham fans very aggrieved with referee Mark Halsey at the moment. They feel they've not got what they deserve out of him here. Forsell. Slid in well, Taylor. Now Mikel Forsell. Spilled away by Robinson. Forsell's there again. Off the line by Domi. Oh, what a terrific game of football this is proving to be. Could have been any score. Domi. Good tackle by Johnson. He's brought down by the Frenchman. That could be the first yellow card of the game, I suspect. It's a good old-fashioned English game, this, all right. Seven minutes of the first half remaining. Forsell to Johnson. There's Taylor again. Nice little touch, the crowd enjoyed that. And he's kept going for the return from Damian Johnson. Decent cross as well. Good football, Forsell. Free kick has been given, and that is a very dangerous position. Rangers sliding it in accurately to the feet of Mikel Forsell, and it was a foolish challenge by Colwell. Now Granger, over the years, has scored some spectacular goals from free kicks for Birmingham City. He has, as I say, been out an awful long time with a serious knee injury. Almost 25 yards from goal, but well within his range, I can assure you. Well, he might be a little rusty, having been out for so long. We shall see. Three Birmingham players in the wall, just to add to the confusion for Paul Robinson. And he struck it brilliantly! Well, Taylor hit the rebound straight into the hands of a very grateful goalkeeper. Superb effort by Granger, heading for the top corner. Taylor followed in. Well, how did he miss when the ball just fell straight to him? He can't believe it either. Domi. Milner again. Took a risk there, the youngster, and loses possession to Clements. beaten to it, but was it a foul? The referee decides it was. Angry reaction from Clements to Seth Johnson. Minute of stoppage time being played. That's been a good game. Close. Leeds the better team without doubt early on. Birmingham have come back strongly since. And it would be a brave man who would forecast the outcome here. The most surprising thing is that it's only one goal apiece. And it looks set to remain that way now. Yes, there's the half-time whistle at St Andrews, and the teams go off all level. It's Birmingham 1, Leeds 1. Domi, and now Seth Johnson again. That's clever. Milner. Great tackle. McPhail. Another useful cross for Duca. And again. And it comes out to Milner, who hit that well. Wasn't easy. The ball dropping, defenders closing him down. And moments earlier, another half chance this time, really, for Mark Viduka. Lazaridis for Birmingham. Up against Kelly. Wins the battle. Pennant. Smith was being fouled. So the foul's gone against him. I would think any one of those clashes between Upson and Smith could have been seen either way. Here's Forsell. Done well. Mikel Forsell for Birmingham. Still. Well, he kept possession extremely well, but he just couldn't find that extra yard of space to hit his shot here. And when he did, he scuffed it. Great control on the chest by Morrison to set him up. And full credit to Seth Johnson for edging him away from goal then. There's a replacement up front for Birmingham before the day is out. Morrison, the player he would be likely to replace. Certainly wouldn't want to take off Mikel Forsell. Here's Kenny Cunningham. Over the head of Morrison, but it's got through to Lazaridis, who sets it up for Hughes. 2-1 Birmingham City. 2 goals for him. And from a goal down inside the opening 5 minutes, Birmingham now find themselves in the lead. Great build-up, lovely layoff from Lazaridis. And Hughes, who makes a habit of timing his runs from midfield to perfection, did so again. Second goal of the game, 5th goal of the season. What have Leeds got by way of a response now, I wonder? Here's Smith, trying to bring about a response and winning a free kick straight away. Remember, if Birmingham win here, they will go level on points with Liverpool and Newcastle. That's how well they're doing this season. A team that has spent so many years dreaming of the Premier League now find themselves up near the top of it. Eddie Gray's team will find themselves slipping out of it, of course. That's the Danger to them, and it'll be a danger that will increase if they lose here today. Pennant over the free kick. Smith with the header. Clearance by Taylor. Well, I think you can guarantee a storming end to this game, because Leeds have got to come on strong now. And not that there's been any caution about their play. They've got to go broke and look for an equaliser at least. Remember, it's 4 months since they last went away from home, Leeds. And up against the Birmingham team that don't drop many points here at St Andrews. But they don't score many goals here. They beat Everton 3-0 recently, Birmingham. It was the first time they'd scored more than 2 in a game for almost a year. Hughes himself has got 2 today. Three-quarters of the way through. Keep right on to the end of the road is the Birmingham theme tune, and it might be an appropriate one today because Leeds won't give this one up without a scrap. But here goes Fussell, and he's onside. He could clinch it. Leeds caught napping. Defensively all over the place, and the one man they didn't want to break clear was the one man who did. The Birmingham striker scores again, his 17th goal of the season. The linesman's flag stayed down, and in the space of a couple of minutes, Leeds United have conceded 2 goals. Well, very difficult to tell from that camera angle whether the linesman was right, but there was no question about the quality of Forsell's finish. McPhail. Domi, McPhail again. Well, once again he's been hustled out of it. He can be a bit lightweight at times, McPhail. Johnson. As Reed is calling for the ball over on the left. Johnson has just come off. He denied the opportunity for the cross. And looking back over the chances that Mark Viduka has missed today, I'll repeat what I said in the first half. It could be very serious from Leeds' point of view. Hughes, who scored twice for Birmingham. Good cross as well. Now that could be a penalty. It is. And that could be the end of Leeds United's challenge. Referee clearly indicating that he believed Caldwell used both hands to push over his opponent. But it's more like his chest than his hands, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's immaterial. He certainly bowled over Fenton Morrison from behind, and I cannot see how the referee could have given any other decision. Now, will they let Hughes complete his hat-trick, or will Fussell want to score his 2nd goal? And it looks as though Hughes has lost the argument. Well, you can see how disappointed he is, but Fussell, who's presumably on some kind of goal bonus, was first to the ball. He better score now. He'll be in big trouble with his teammates if he doesn't. No problem. And no problem for Birmingham City. For the first time in more than a year, they've scored 4 times in a Premier League game. What a bonus after conceding 5 goals only a week ago. 2 each for Hughes and Fussell. Damian Johnson for Birmingham. Easily given away by Lazaridis. Here's Seth Johnson to Pennant. Pennant running around in circles, but he kept the ball. The referee's looking at his watch. We're almost there. Europe remains on the horizon for Steve Bruce and Birmingham City. Relegation remains firmly on the horizon for Eddie Gray and Leeds United. That's the outcome of the game here today at St Andrews. 4-1.
It really was a very comprehensive win for Steve Bruce's side. It saw them go 6th, European football beckoned for the Blues, but they couldn't sustain the momentum and drifted down to a final league placing of 10th. Leeds were unable to preserve their Premiership status and finished in 19th place on 33 points. A team that had too many loan signings who failed to gel, and an attack that managed just 40 league goals all season, the second worst in the league, was always destined for relegation to the Championship.